Step one, we got to do something to pull, something to wake up our upper back muscles, our lats, all those good things. So I like to start with some sort of rowing exercise. We also are going to stretch out a little bit. So this is going to be a little bit of everything all at once. Step one, something to do some pulling. Grab some straps here. Do a nice little 45-degree row, nice and smooth. We're going to do about 10, 3, 4. So nice and smooth. Just start doing some pulling. Nice and easy. Pull your shoulder blades together. Squeeze them on the back. Alright, so past 10. These are pretty easy. So I really like to get them going, get them loosened up, get them warmed up. Then switch my wrist to a little bit more of an underhand. Get my biceps in there, bicep in the game. So you can go thumbs up to palms up. Just kind of rotate those forearms a little bit. It's going to hit the different heads of the biceps. And then we're also going to pull out a little bit as well. So pulling out, get a little shoulder rotation. Doesn't look not too bad, right? Again, posterior chain stuff. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. Now, whatever we do on the back, we also got to do in the front. So we're going to do the good old rollout. For this, take the TRX right about knee height. Maybe a little bit longer. Then you're going to stand directly underneath the anchor point, grab onto the handles. You're going to set up like you're doing a straight leg deadlift. But you're just going to sort of, not foam roll, but ab wheel. You're going to ab wheel out. Little ab wheel. Who knew that was a great product? Ab wheel. So just roll on out. Nice and smooth. As you go out, you're going to hollow your stomach, suck it in, keep your shoulders nice and tight, nice and sturdy. Working on anti-movement. So as you go through, you're doing like an anti-back extension. So you're engaging those core muscles, all those pecs, all those muscles to resist folding in half like a bag of sand. So more of these, just falling out, right? So 45-degree row, and a couple fallouts, so you get gross posterior and anterior chains there. Okay. Step two, you're going to grab some sort of weight. I like to grab a 20-pound kettlebell. You can grab whatever you want, 5, 10, something fairly light. And you're just going to do a couple overhead single arm press. Get your shoulders going. So start out in base stance, and then as you get a little more comfortable, I like to split stance, a little bit more functional. So nice and smooth, switching arms, a couple where you curl and press. So hammer curl, nice and smooth, right up to a press. So it's like a combo of hammer curl and kind of like an Arnold. You're not really rolling in and out, but you can if you want. It's supposed to be nice and smooth. A little bit of stability goes a long way. Switch hands, flip it, rack it, press it up, let it go down, nice and smooth, nice and easy. Curl, press. So now my shoulders get a little bit more warmed up. So my voice. Breathing going. Add a little rotation in there. Again, this is for a pull-up based workout. So get your shoulders ready. All right, one more on the right side. Down, switch it, curl, press, up. Now let's do a couple tricep, kick back, a little swinging kick back. So not really trying to fatigue the triceps. I'm just trying to gear up this whole kinetic chain, tricep, lat. So I'm just swinging it, squeezing in the top. Up the sides, doing about 5 or 10. Nothing crazy, just enough to get those muscles in the game. Boom. Hit those a few times. Boom. Good. All right. Really got to work the abs, especially when you're doing pull-ups. You got to wake them up, because when you're doing a pull-up, it puts a lot of strain on your spine. So if you don't get that going, then pull-ups are a lot harder. I'm going to do one more round of the anterior side. So let's do some fall outs, roll outs, whatever you want to call them outs. And this time I'm going to back up a little bit, so a little bit more towards the wall. So now my feet are on the wall. Now a little bend in the elbows, bend at the knees, and you kind of push out. So you can start in a high plank push-up position, tuck your butt under, go posterior pelvic tilt, hollow out those abs, keep your wrist nice and tight, wrap the thumbs, slide bend in there. Don't mess with your skin either, take care of your skin. And then pull back, and nice and straight, back and out. So I'm going to pull my arms back, try to get your hands pretty much to your knees, a little squat, and out. A little flying Superman. Just like that. Just a few of those. Again, I'm not trying to gas my core, but just to try to do enough to get my... Alright, sounds good. Heard the beat. Ready to rock. Take these off. Push it up. Move on to step number 2. Thanks.